Bam. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to the new video, Cardano update. Serious talk today, guys, serious talk. So let's get in the charts, enough with the chit chat, and see what's happening. Wow, Cardano, what are you doing to me, huh? What are you doing? Okay, so guys, I know you want Cardano to go up. I want Cardano to go up. Everybody wants Cardano to go up, but it's not going up. It's actually not doing what's supposed to be doing. It's going like sideways. Actually doing what's supposed to be doing, because that's the only thing it can do. Now let's look at it and let's see what's happening. I'm gonna explain. I know for you guys that haven't been here before and haven't watched my last 10-20 Cardano updates, this might seem like a very noisy chart, but I'm gonna explain it. So this part over here, let's start with this part over here, this yellow part over here between 21 and 22. We're gonna remove the numbers. That's the resistance line. If you want to get above this triangle, now that we come to the triangle, this big triangle over here, if you want to get out of this big triangle over here, we gotta get up out of this above this yellow line. That's at 1.21, 1.22, give or take. And you can see here that a lot of times we're trying to do that, and when we came over here, it was like not gonna do that, and it started dropping down. Now we're gonna talk about the resistance up here, but let's talk down here first. So now let's remove the moving averages. So basically we had these two supports down here at 170 and 115. 115 is the important one. 115 is like the golden support of Cardano. If we break the 150, like I don't know what's gonna happen. That's how important 115 is. 115. But we had also this 170 support that was created when we dropped down here, back here. You can see that we held it nicely. We went below it once and then right back above it, but now we are getting below it again, and that's very bearish. Now this is a daily chart, so this can still end above it. We want to end above 170 today. That would be the best case scenario, but even if it starts going further down, as long as 115 holds, we are good. We are good as long as 115 holds. Now let's have more bearish news, since we are on the roll, right? So you can see these let me remove the price. Let me remove the chart. You can see these lines, this white line, red line, and yellow line. The white line is 10 moving average, 20 moving average, and 15 moving average. And now we are looking at these two lines, and this is actually some kind of a support where the triangle goes. You can see here, you can see here the triangle is down here. So the yellow line, the 50 moving average, triangle are almost at the same range. Not only that, in one day we will be exactly at 1.15, both with the line and probably the moving average and everything. So everything is gonna come to this apex here at 1.15, and that's very important tomorrow to hold that line. Let's bring back then the chart, and you can see here that let's remove the wicks, because I don't think you guys understand the wicks. Some of you does, a lot of does. So basically, when the price was moving up above these moving averages and holding the moving here on this candle, we dropped below the moving averages, and now we tried to get above it, couldn't, and now we still being pushed down. This is very bearish thing, and it might actually push us all the way down to this 50 moving average. That's at 113, but we don't want to close above 115. You remember that we don't want to close above 115. And that's over here. The 115 is that, so we can still continue going down, but we do not want to close above 115. Now what we are looking for here is some kind of a bounce off of the support line, off of the 50 moving average, something, and getting above this 20 moving average. But this is not gonna take long. That's what I want to get forward in this video. This is not gonna, we're gonna know the situation, I think, in maybe 2-3 days. This is 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, at least 4 days, 3-4 days, and we're gonna know what's happening. Because within the next 2-3 days, we are either gonna break on the downside over here, and that's gonna be very bearish. That's gonna be very bearish, and then you can start having being fearful, not panic, not quite full panic. I don't know if some of you guys know, but we had some kind of a panic area down here at around like here, and then this was going all the way down to the 83 or something, 85, 6, something like that. So this is basically the panic area. So if you get in here, you can panic. Down below this line, below this triangle, you can be very fearful, but once we get it there, like, especially because this bottom over here, you don't want to break it on the downside, right? So right now, Cardano doesn't want to break this line of support over here that it's been having. We don't want to break the 115 line, like, and we most certainly don't want to break the 50 moving average. One of these three things have to hold: the 15 line, the trend line, the support line, or the 50 moving average. If none of those three holds, that's very bearish thing. That's very bearish sign. Now let's talk bullishness. If it, on the other hand, manages to get above the 10 and 20 moving average, while it's getting towards this ending of this triangle, this can be super bullish, because once it gets above there, it will probably try to get above this resistance over here, and when it gets there, then we can look at the breakout through the triangle up here on the upside, through the 131 resistance, all the way up to our target at 188, because target 188 was always there. We are just having trouble with this stable coin right now. So basically right now we are not where we want to be. We are fearful that it might actually break on the downside, but if it doesn't, it's good. And that's the kind of technical analysis. It is like there's no 100% proof, but there are probabilities. Probabilities right now, it's 50-50. Okay, it's 50. I cannot give you better than that. Right now it's 50. You have to come tomorrow. You have to subscribe to this channel. Come back tomorrow. See tomorrow's Cardano video, and then I'm gonna have some more information for you. But right now it's 50-50. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna look at some indicators over here. Not this one over here. It doesn't give us anything. First of all, the bullish thing in Cardano, it's that our daily RSI is at 50. That's very low. Number two, weekly is at 76, also low. I know it would be nice if it was around 60 or something like that, but 75 is very nice as well. 75 is very nice as well. So the weekly RSI is nice. So all we can say about RSI, it's nice. Okay, the daily MACD is still a bearish trend, but the longer this goes on, the bigger probability is. On weekly, we look like we are gonna get the cross here, but this usually doesn't happen. It always only goes like close to the line and then starts bouncing off of the line in the strong uptrend. So MACD also looking fine. So that said, indicators are looking fine. We have some kind of support. We have that 115 target, and yes, we are below. I hate it that we are below the 10 and 20 moving average, because I wanted us to be above 10 and 20 moving average up here, and that would be super nice. But right now we are not there. Where did my moving averages go, by the way, guys? Where did my moving averages go? Okay, wait. There we go. There are moving averages. Had to reload the chart. So let's remove this one and this one. We don't need. We're just gonna look at the RSI a little bit more. And what we're gonna do now is just look at this last part over here and see if actually on small time frames are we bullish or are we bearish. We are gonna look only on the moving averages, how we are holding on the moving averages. And you can see here the purple line. Let's bring out the 400 moving average as well. That's all the way down here. That's at 0.1. It's actually at 1. But right now we are having support, almost support on this purple line. That's 200 moving average on the 4-hourly chart. That's also very good. I mean, you can't ask for more when it's this bearish, but we are being pushed down towards it. So if we start breaking, like, it can go further down. Let's look at 1 hour. 1 hour, yeah, 1 hourly is actually terrible. It's below all the moving averages. So 1 hourly is terrible. And let's see this. There is no RSI divergence. If this price starts moving further down below this 160 line, if it goes all the way down here, and the RSI doesn't go below this level over here, then we have something called divergence. The price is going down, the RSI is going up. That's divergence, and that means that we should have some kind of pump on the upside. That said, that's an assumption. Assumptions are bad. We don't want to do assumptions. Also here, same thing goes, but you know, it's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell today. You have to come tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you tomorrow if it's above or below the line, okay? So, subscribe to the channel so you get a notification and update and all of that shebang. Also, check out Patreon. We do like 20 altcoins daily, like follow them like candle by candle and stuff like that. rank them really nice up, like who's gonna be better. Also like the video, it helps the YouTube algorithm, you know. Thanks for watching guys, see you later today, maybe one more video, bye bye.